Welcome to Auxiliary Horizons, a podcast brought to you by the American Legion Auxiliary Department of California. I'm Rebecca Glennie, your leadership chairman for 2025-2026. This series is here to offer encouragement, tools, and mentorship to help every member grow in our auxiliary family. Whether you're brand new or a longtime member, there's always a new horizon to reach. So let's get started. Today's episode is navigating control when you're not the one in charge. Every leader has a different style. It's what makes us unique. Some lead with collaboration, others with structure and precision. But sometimes we find ourselves working under leadership that feels overly controlled, where decisions are made quickly and input feels limited. When that happens, it's easy to feel frustrated or unheard. But this is where emotional intelligence becomes our leadership compass. Emotional intelligence is about more than managing feelings. It's about understanding yourself and others well enough to respond, not react. It includes self-awareness, self-control, empathy, and perspective. When you feel the urge to resist or withdraw, pause and reflect. Ask yourself, what's really happening here? What am I feeling? And what might they be feeling? Often, an overly directive leader isn't acting out of ego. They may be acting from pressure, past experiences, or a deep sense of responsibility. Recognizing that does not excuse the behavior, but it does help us see the situation through a wider lens. Next, ask yourself, what can I control right now? You can't change somebody else's approach, but you can change how you show up within it. Show consistency. Keep communicating respectfully and deliver on what you say you'll do. Over time, reliability and calmness speak louder than frustration. And you are learning what not to do, so that is still growth. These moments shape your own leadership style. They teach you patience, diplomacy, and the courage to lead differently when your time comes. Remember, leadership isn't only about being in charge, it's about how you carry yourself when you're not. When you respond with emotional maturity, you are not only preserving your own peace, you are becoming an example of the kind of leadership that our organization needs more of. One that is composed, compassionate, and self-aware. Thank you for joining me for another Auxiliary Horizons podcast. I am Rebecca Glennie, your Department Leadership Chairman for 2025-2026. Together, we can honor our strong roots, strengthen our fundamentals, and build a future where every member thrives. Until next time, remember, sometimes the best leadership lesson comes when you're not the one leading.